Hi dear doers, at Pink House we receive a lot of bills and invoices every day, and we can't miss any of them. We can manage paper documents and transfer them directly to our accounting database. But how? Well, thanks to the Documents application, it allows you to gather all the copies in the same place and manage them easily. Everything is integrated with your accounting database, of course. This means you don't need to go through all your bills, encode them individually, and check them one by one. Thanks to the app, you'll be able to send all your documents directly in your finance workspace, and they'll be in your accounting. With the OCR, all the documents information is recognized and automatically filling in your Odoo database. Let me show you how it works in Odoo. Okay, guys, so as I was saying, I'm receiving so many bills, and to make it faster, I'm just going to scan those, and thanks to the email address that I've configured in my Documents application, I can automatically send those into my database. So to do so, let's scan it. Okay, and let's go. So while this scans, it will, once this is done, it will send an email to the email address that I've configured in the Documents application. And from there, I will be able to split the document and send those into my accounting application. So let's go in the Documents app and see what it looks like. In my Documents application, you see directly in my inbox, I have received the newly scanned bills. So if we check inside, you can see I have multiple pages, multiple bills in it, and I need, of course, to split the PDF into one bill each. So what we're going to do is first put our bills into our finance workspace so that we have all the action buttons available for finance needs. So when you want to split a document, you can go in the little scissors here, and automatically I have the display of each page in my PDF. So from here, it's super easy to, for example, ignore one of the pages if you don't want to send it into the accounting, for example. And you can also decide to join multiple pages, because here you can see it's a 2-page bill. Same here. Once this is done, on the left-hand side of the screen, you have different action buttons that are specific to my workspace. So here for finance, I can create a bill, I can create a customer invoice, I can create a credit note. So let's create bills, and automatically what Odoo will do is first it will split the PDFs into multiple ones, of course. It will create a new accounting entry for each in my accounting, attach the PDF in it, and since we have activated the OCR digitalization to be automated, it will scan all the PDFs and put the information into my accounting entries. So if we go back to the Documents dashboard, here you see I have 5 new bills. And in each document, it's super easy to find the related journal entry in our accounting. So from here, you can always go back to the accounting application. So let's go now in the accounting app and see what we have. So in the vendor bill journal, I have 5 new bills to validate. And you can see here, they have already been filled in thanks to the OCR. Let's go in the first one. Here, we just need to refresh, and automatically you see that in the vendor bill, we'll have all the information available for us. So what the OCR will retrieve is the vendor. If the vendor doesn't exist in Odoo, it will combine the OCR with the partner autocomplete feature that we have in Odoo to create a new one based on the information that it finds in the bill, like the name, or more specifically, the VAT number. We have also the bill reference, we have the bill date, the accounting date that is going to be postponed because we have a log date available set in our database. We have also the label, the price, and so on. What the OCR can detect is the account, of course, because it's not on the PDF. So what it will do, it will combine the OCR with the algorithm that gives us the mostly used account based on the vendor and the label combined. So this combination gives you the account for that bill. So here we have, I always use office expenses for FedEx. So this is what Odoo gives me. Next bill here, I have a bill for some car fees. So here, the same thing. We have a vendor, we have a bill date, our accounting date, the bill reference, the label, and also the dedicated account for that. We have also the taxes. What the OCR will do is that it will group the lines by tax rate. So if we have a line with 21% and one with 6%, it will do 2 separate lines. Next bill here, this is an interesting one because this with it comes with a subscription in it. So what I decided to do every time that I have this type of bill, I put the deferred charges account, and once we confirm it, we will have automatically a deferred expense entry automatically created. But we'll see that just in a second. Next vendor bill here, it's an investment vendor bill because I bought a laptop. So here I have an investment account chosen here. The taxes is properly configured as well. And lastly, here I have some fees for a bill for coffee for my office. So here I have, again, the vendor, the bill, the label, and the account properly configured. And you can see here we have a 6% tax rate applied. So now that this is done, the only thing I have to do, and you can see I didn't change anything, I can just decide and post the entries all at once. So now that we post the entries, of course, every entry is going to be booked, and we're going to check inside of those what happens for each of my bills. Let's go back into my vendor bills, and we said we needed to check our laptop, so we're going to check our computer database, computer bill, sorry. What we see here is thanks to the configuration of my investment account, I have already asset configured. It is automatically validated because I configured it to do so. And you can see from the vendor bill, thanks to the OCR and thanks to the configuration of our accounts, we can automatically generate an asset with the depreciation table configured automatically and all the entries that will be booked automatically. If you want to check how to configure asset management, you will need to check the next video in our e-learning. If we now check also our renewee bill, from there, you can see I have, of course, applied the deferred charge account. And if we check our deferred expense here it's in draft because, well, you never know how long it needs to be. So from the deferred expense feature, you can decide to assign a specific model, so either 12 months or 24. I'm going to save, and I can compute the expense. So automatically, my expense board is created, and I can decide to confirm, and it will generate all my deferred expense for the 12 months to come. That's how easy it is to use the OCR combined with the documents application. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and ciao a tutti.